up, world, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a great day, great evening, great afternoon, great night, great bar mitzvah, great Christmas, whatever. Whenever you're watching this video, I hope it's sending you positive and great vibes your way. So I know it's been a minute and I'm finally catching up with my life. It's been like insanely crazy, but I just thought I would answer some questions while I have some free time, which is very, very rare. I rarely talk about the job just cause like I want to enjoy the job, and I'd rather enjoy the adventure more so than the actual occupation. But I've gotten a lot of questions about like different aspects of the job and different things like that, so I'm gonna try to answer them to the best of my abilities, and hopefully my tips and my advice are somewhat helpful to you in your journey as being a flight attendant and getting your wings and joining me in the skies and all the other good stuff. In this video, I'm going to talk about the most requested thing that I get in my inbox, and that is flight attendant training. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, Snickers, fruit roll-ups, whatever, and stay tuned. So I'm just going to give you 7 easy tips that I learned from training, before you get to training and during training. These are just 7 things that I actually learned that truly helped me and helped me gain my wings. So I'm going to start with tip number 7 and work my way up to the top. Don't mind my junk back there. This is my whatever desk, but yeah, so we're just going to zoom in this way. Alrighty, so tip number 7 is going to be save money. I know it's so hard when you're you have bills and everything else under the sun, but save as much money as you can before training or even during training. Because for however long your training period is, I know my training period was 6.5 weeks, and that's 6.5 weeks of not working. And even more so, I literally only had like 2 weeks to prep before I even left for training, so I really didn't have time to save any money. But anyways, save money. Oh my gosh, you're about to move to a whole new city for training, and it's basically like 6 weeks of going to summer camp, going to college, going to whatever. You're going to have to buy toiletries, food, laundry detergent, if you want to go out, just basic necessities to survive. So you want to save up for that. Get coupons, order from Amazon, do whatever's necessary to save money as much as possible. And also too, after training, you may move to your base city, and most of these base cities are extremely expensive and going to need a lot of money. Like my base city is Miami, so Miami is quite expensive. So I wish, and even if you don't know what your base option is going to be, well, I'm getting into my next tip a little early. But again, just save money. I cannot stress that more than enough. Whenever you see this video, hopefully you have 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, whatever, just save. And I'm telling you, every dime, quarter, nickel, penny, dollar, half dollar, peso, euro, yen, whatever is going to help you for flight attendant training. Alright, so with saving goes into my next tip, which is research. Number 1, I mean, if you want to be hired by them, I hope you have researched them. But also research what bases that they have to offer. I know my company, we merged, so we had a lot more base options to go through, but when I was in training, they only offered us 7. And going into training, I kind of knew where I wanted to be based, but I didn't know if it was going to be an option. I picked my city based off me loving the city. I didn't pick it off of flying. I didn't pick it off the cost of living. I picked it because every time I came here, I was like, oh my God, I love this place. I want to move there. I want to experience the culture there and everything else like that. I did no research. I knew where I wanted to live. I kind of knew some apartments because my friends had lived here, But if I thoroughly had researched, I wouldn't have picked this as my base option. Find other flight attendants who are based in those cities. Ask them how's their cost of living, how's the traffic, how's their flying. You want to go into training knowledgeable as much as possible. It's going to help out with so much. I kind of knew I had a game plan. I was like, okay, if I don't get this, I want this. If I don't get this, I want this. And I kind of had a game plan for every city. But again, I still wish I just would have researched just a little bit more before I turned in my final decision and was content with that. So, and then also too, if you don't get your number one choice, you can transfer to somewhere else. I know me, I'm going to be at my base for 1 year and then I'm transferring to another base. That's it right now, but who knows, I may stay. But the city that I chose, I'm based in Miami. I love my managers. I love some of the flying that I get. However, the city is extremely expensive for my taste. And I really don't have a social life here. And you would think like, oh, Miami, it's like party city fun. Living in Miami and visiting Miami is two completely different things. So I plan on transferring to a city that's going to offer me everything, like from fun party social life to chill social life and just a lesser expense value of living. So, but yeah, so that's why I say research, people. Research before training. My number five tip for training is find your clique. And I know everybody's like, well, I may be my own clique. That's cool. Do your own thing. But to me, what helps you get through training, what helps you get through the craziness and this new lifestyle you're about to go through is your little group, your little family that you're going to make in training. And I'm not saying you have to stick with them the entire duration of training. I know I didn't. Like, I had my little clique who I was friends with, but I also had like different like groups that I was like cool and I'm still cool with now. Like I was lucky enough that my roommate ended up being one of my best friends and I hung out with her a lot. I had other like different set of friends. Like I said, find your group. And also another tip, don't always study with your group because it's not always going to be productive. I mean, you want to be productive, but I know if me and my little group of friends, we would study for 5 minutes and then get to talking about love and hip hop. So you want to, like I said, find your group where you can relax and vent and, you know, go over things with. But then also you want to find like a different study group. Maybe someone who's getting perfect 100s on their test. Maybe you want to go to them and be like, hey, can you offer me some tips to help me pass my test? Or someone else who may understand this better than you. Through flight attendant training, safely and soundly, you all want to get your wings, so no one's going to look down on you. No one's going to be like, I can't believe so-and-so asked me for help. No, that's not what they're there for. And if they are, you don't want to be a part of that. And you don't need that negativity in your life anyway. You want to be around positive, helpful vibes. And you will find that in training. We also had a girl that was into yoga, and we did yoga exercises with her. We had another girl that was into, well, we had a bunch of girls that were into oils, and they all offered oils. And like I said, I didn't hang with them every day, but certain times I would hang out with them and help, or just help me in life, just general. Like I said, just find your group, find like your little, your people, your squad, your tribe, and to help you get through training. Alrighty, so I'm going to quote my boy Kendrick Lamar, and I'm going to tell you the best advice that can help you through training. Stay humble. Again, stay humble. When I mean this, you do not have the job yet as a flight attendant. Yeah, you've made it through your phone interview, your face-to-face, your group interview, your background check, whatever. But the number one advice that I got from my instructor, and even the day I got my contingent offer, was you don't have the job yet. Everything that you do during those 6 weeks, they are watching you. Not just your instructors, not just your class manager, not just the recruiters for flight attendants. everyone from the CEO. Yes, the CEO of the company will be watching you. The secretary of the department will be watching you. The cafeteria staff will be watching you. The hotel staff will be watching you. The bus drivers will be watching you. The janitor will be watching you. Your instructors, grandmothers, hairdressers, next door neighbor will be watching you. True enough, they want you to succeed, but also too, you are representing their company, you are representing their brand. They want the best. They want the ones who are going to go to the bat for them and represent them with the best of their abilities, such as from the way you dress for training. I know my company, we had to wear business casual every day, and if we had classes on Saturday, you could wear jeans but also a nice top. But again, they are watching you. You do not have that job yet. And that's where the stay humble comes in play. You've made it through week 2 of training. Cool. Week 3, 4, 5, 6. We had a guy from my class released the day before training because someone in the company of hierarchy, like, yeah, she's up there, saw him do something that was inappropriate and they released him. They didn't care he's been there for 6 weeks. They didn't care that he had his crew badge. They didn't care that the wings were in the bag or anything like that. They released him. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm just saying that to prepare. Hey, they're going to watch you constantly from your hair, your attitude, from the way you look, from the way you behave, They literally, they honestly watch you for everything. And it doesn't always mean they're watching you for bad things. No, they could watch you for good things. Everyone wants you to succeed, but also too, they want you to represent them and that company with the best abilities. So again, listen to Kendrick, sit down, be humble. You made it to training, but you haven't gotten that job yet. Your job start date is not until your graduation day. So keep that in mind. Yeah, you done moved to this city. Yeah, you done left everything at home. Like, oh my God, I left this job. Make it worth it. When you're done for the day or when you have the weekend off, that's cool. But again, they are watching you. Don't be like, yeah, you're going to the bars with your friends. It's late after hours. Don't be that hoochie mama that will end up on the shade room version for flight attendants, especially at training. Don't do that. But again, listen to me and listen to Kendrick. Sit down, be humble. My number 3 tip for training is to relax. I know I mentioned earlier about how one of my classmates was really into yoga, and I also had classmates that were into essential oils, and that honestly helped my class and my team so much. It's going to be stressful. It's going to be insane. You are going to question yourself, like, why in the world did I leave everything that I know to do this? Telling you, I had a mental breakdown in the middle of one of my classes. My entire class saw me guffaw of crying in front of everyone. And my instructors put me to the side. They said, hey, relax, you got this. No one expects you to be perfect yet. You don't know any of this. I came from a television background. I only get on flights, go to sleep, and that's it. Never once really paid attention to a flight attendant. So I didn't know. I had no family influence, anything like that. But you get in there and it's going to be tough. It's going to be rough, but just relax. It is okay. Again, no one is out to hurt you. No one is out to kick you out the program or make sure you don't have a job, or we're just going to get you here just to see who we can release week 4, anything like that. No. Again, they are there to help you, make you the best flight attendant possible. And just relax. Even if yoga is not your thing, we had an outdoor volleyball court. We would go play on that. We had a pool. We were training during the summer. We would go swimming. We would go to bars on the weekends, or we would go to a drag show, go to a movie, go out to eat. Just anything just to decompress. You're going to learn a lot of knowledge in a short amount of time. Anything you can do to decompress and regain some sense of normalcy, then do it. It's okay. As long as it's, you can't do everything that you would normally do. However, just do something just to take your mind off of it. Even if it's just 5 minutes, watching cartoons. Me and my roommate, we watched Riverdale. That was our decompression thing. My other classmates, we went to drag shows. Other friends, we went shopping. When we had someone's birthday, we would go out to celebrate birthday. Just something to make you forget of just constantly drilling new information in your head repeatedly and quick. Just find something to relax, and I promise you, it'll make it so much easier and so much better for you. My number 2 tip for surviving flight attendant training is study. I know everybody's like, well, that should be like number 1, or should have been the first thing you mentioned. Actually, not quite, but it is very important. That's why it's number 2. Don't overdo it. Don't try to cram. Actually, like, really focus on what you're studying and your objective. Take notes, flashcards, poster boards, chairs. Me, my roommate, her friends from her team, a couple of my friends, we took the chairs in our little like common area, and we did like a 3D design of a plane to help us study. We made little songs, we made little phrases. Anything you can do to help you get those wings, do it. Like I said, study is so important. And then you may be one of those people who just get it in the classroom and don't have to study. Cool, ka-choo for you. Me, I had to study. So, like I said, I had my set group who I study with every week. Then I also would just like go to different people in my class and be like, oh, hey, how do you break down this? Or, hey, can I study with you real quick? Or different things like that. Again, I cannot stress to you this enough. Your objective is to get those wings. So study. So my final tip for flight attendant training is enjoy it. I promise you, it's so much fun. It will be stressful. You will be tired. You will be exhausted. But honestly, it was the best 6 weeks of my life. I made some amazing friends. Like I said, my roommate from training is literally one of my best friends. You're going to meet people from different classes that are there. You'll be friends with them. You go out to dinner with them. Some of these people will become your roommates. Some will not. Some will be bridesmaids in your wedding. Some will not. Some you just never know. Like, I promise you, it's so much fun. I mean, like, I miss it just because for 6 weeks, you were confined together. You eat, breathe, sleep, and drink together. You study together. You go on these planes and these adventures together. And when it's over, unless y'all live in the same city or base or anything, you never see them again. Well, besides social media. But once you leave training, it's just very different. But while you're in training, just enjoy it so much. I know you're like, oh my God, I'm not getting paid. Like, how can I enjoy it? Like I said, put aside all of that. Remember your objective to get your wings, but just enjoy this new adventure that you're about to embark on. It's so far, it has been so crazy, and I met some amazing people, and it's been so rewarding. And like, honestly, like, that's just the best thing I can honestly tell you. Like, it will help you through it. Just remember that. I know it's hard to see it at the beginning. I know you're like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know if I can do this. I promise you, like, I wish I could hug you through the screen. Oh, come here. But no, seriously, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it through it, and just enjoy it. Get those wings. Celebrate this new life, this wonderful, amazing opportunity. And I promise not to steer you wrong. And I hope to see you at an airport. Maybe even on one of my flights. Maybe we'll be working together, or maybe when I come to the training center, I'll see you. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Comment below. Email me. Find me on Facebook, Twitter. Well, not Twitter because I deleted it. But find me on Instagram, Snapchat, all that good fun stuff. I will answer any questions that you may have. And so all I'm going to say is good luck. Congratulations for making it to training, and I hope my tips are helpful. So see you in the next video. Bye.